Hello, you beautiful lot. We are doing the Phoenix Rising spread today. I'm actually really excited about this one because I've got a thing about phoenixes. I just have a thing, and I think this is going to be really relevant. Now, I didn't know whether I was going to do one pile or two piles, but I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do two. I'm going to do two. It might turn into three like the other day. Did you see that? Did you see the past life reading? That I don't know when I'm going to release this one. It might be tomorrow, which will be today for you. So the past life reading might have been yesterday or the day before yesterday. It's literally within the last couple of days. But that reading blew my mind where stuff happened in it. And I was like, whoa. And it was just go and watch it. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. If you have watched it, put it in the comments that it was all right because I loved it. And this is the next reading that I'm doing after that one, even though you've had a video coming out in between. But I don't know whether I'm going to post that on the same day now because this one might need to come out sooner than expected. 111. So it might need to come out the day after that I do this because the past life reading comes out today, the day that I'm doing this. I know it's really confusing me as well, really is. Anyway, it's exciting. This Phoenix Rising has got something going in me. Again, this reading is out of that. Oh, there's timestamps. I forget to say there's timestamps. People have probably scrolled on because I waffle so much. There's timestamps down there. You don't have to listen to this bit because I do know that I get quite anxious, right? This is why I don't do readings on TikTok because I want to get the information out, but because my brain is receiving it very, very quickly, it's really hard for me to get it out, and I get confuffled with my words, and I a lot. And then if I'm time limited, that's you're not going to get a great message if I've got a time limit. So that's why I always put timestamps because I do this. It's a verbal dump, and I do a lot of that as well because I don't know what it is. I gurn at you. I'm so sorry. It's just what I do. I'm just expressionate. You see, it's energy. It's inside me. It's ADHD as well, but I take nothing for it because it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. No, it's me. It's me. And I'm not knocking anyone that does take things because it's great and it quietens the mind. I used my own things to quieten my mind. So, should we crack on? It's the Phoenix Rising, okay? It's the Phoenix Rising, and I think this is going to be a really good pile. Now, there's 7 cards in this reading. Really good pile. There's 7 cards in the reading, okay? But we're also, as always, I'm going to tweak it a little bit. It comes from that book, Divine Vibes book. I've got it printed out here. If you're a tarot reader or a tarot enthusiast, this book is absolutely brilliant. It's called Divine Vibes. See what I mean? Divine Vibes Tarot Spreads. There's 100 tarot spreads and 50 oracle spreads. I've got another 3 tarot books and I have not needed to look at any because this is like the gift that keeps on giving. And I don't know how I haven't seen this spread earlier on. So get excited. Get a drink or something because you might be here a while. There's 2 piles, okay? The timestamps are below. We're going to bring in some ancient stones for like an ancestral connection somehow. I'm not going like past life today, but I do feel like there's influences coming from our ancestors that are within us. I think, do you know what I'm feeling, right? And I don't know what's coming out in your reading, but do you know what I'm feeling? Really drawn to say is that we've got some grievances to settle. All right, we've got some grievances to settle because we're remembering. We're remembering our wounds, okay? We're remembering, I think, our witch wounds. Everybody's got one. I don't care what you say. I think everybody's got one. Our soul, I hate saying that because it sounds like our souls, doesn't it? And I'm not saying that. Our souls. That's my mind. All right, I'm such a kid. I forgot what I was saying now. Gone. We remember. Our soul remembers. All right, we remember. And I think there's something in that. There's something in that. And I feel like we're warriors of some sort, and we're here to break cycles, to make changes, and to not be quietened again. All right, that's how I feel. That's how I feel with this reading so far. Oh, I've got a message for you as well, right? So if you're a follower of mine, 5.5 minutes, here we go. If you're a follower of mine, I had to write it down because I forget. The secret pile in the reading from the past lives, whether yesterday or the day before, depends when I post this one, yeah? But within the last 2 days, the secret pile from yesterday or the day before is linked to the introduction in the day before's Spirit Team guidance. So if you go on my channel and press videos, it'll put all my latest uploads in order, yeah? Not my playlist, the latest uploads will be in order. So the secret pile in the past life reading, either yesterday or the day before, yeah, is linked to the introduction in the Spirit Team guidance reading the day before that. There's something in there that you'll want to know. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying that's what it is. Because I watched it back, the Spirit Team guidance, because yesterday's one, the secret pile one, blew my mind, and I had to watch it on my phone because it blew my mind because I forget what I'm saying. And then it was like, and then straight after that came on Spirit Team guidance, and it linked to the introduction. I can't explain it. I mean, if you want to go and try and decipher that, do it. But I had to tell you that. See, verbal dump. All right, I think I'm done now. Should we just do the cards? Yeah, we've got unstressful. We've got unstressful stuff. We've got the ancient stones. We've also got intuitive whispers. I'm really feeling. Okay, that's now. I'm really feeling intuitive whispers at the minute. And we've also got angel auras, right? This is the message for all you people in the introduction right now. 717 came up for you as well. 717, right? That came up for you. I don't know why. We are uncovering parts with ourselves that are deep, deep within. We have the moon here. So we are really getting to the bottom of things. We're getting to the nitty gritty. We are being switched on. We remember, we've got Archangel Haniel in the corner here. Haniel, the grace of God, your intuition is ramping up. You are remembering. And look at that. You've only got the Queen of Wands as well. The Queen that I have been so drawn to for the past few months. Now, my Queen is the Queen of Pentacles, being an earth sign. But this Queen of Wands, woo, this is exciting. The Queen that forges her own way. She does not follow the crowd. She does not listen to anyone else. She makes her own opinion and she forges her own path. Whichever way she walks, she succeeds. Whichever way. This is nice. This is for us. These people, you people that I am addressing right now, my ride or dies, the people that comment all the time. I don't want to mention names because I know I'll forget somebody. And I don't want to, but you know who you are. You know who you are, my regular commenters on every single nana. Oh, I'm going to try it. I'm so sorry if I forget someone because you know what my brain's like. Please don't take offense. Oh, we got Nana, Louisa, Sarah, Tracy. I'm remembering your names, not your usernames. Shaz Vanessa. I just like your name, Shaz Vanessa, and I know you're fairly new to commenting, or you've I think you've commented a few times, but it's not everyone. But I just like your name, Shaz Vanessa. Just rolls off the tongue, so that's nice. You're in Australia as well. Thank you for letting me know that. Jean, I remember your name because I said it wrong so many times. Oh, I know. Oh, Nat, Lauren. Whoa, come on, Claire. Lorry. There's another lorry too. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. There's lots of names, and I'm so sorry because I feel like I've forgotten somebody. Shelley. Hello, Shelley. Anyone else? There's someone, I don't know who, how to MPTT, something like that. Don't know who you are, but you comment quite a lot. Someone comments on my shorts as well. Just do the funny ones. Oh, I've got to tell you this story as well. Then we'll start on the reading. I uploaded a video on TT, and then that's where I'm a bit more risque on TT. Yeah, I don't really take it really seriously, and as you know, I've got a son who's autistic, and I've had comments like, "It doesn't look autistic." Hold on a moment, Stuart. Can you do something that looks like autistic for me? Like, look like you've got autism for me. Do you know what I mean? And I kind of get fed up of those ignorant comments, really, and just ignorance. 11:11. Ignorance. The ignorance of people. Do you know what I mean? So I done a video, right? A very short video. It's about 8 seconds long. And the caption that I put was, "But he doesn't look autistic." And then I sing, "Go F yourself. Why don't you just go F yourself?" And that's what I sang, right? It's got nearly 6,000 views. How do them things get the views, but these things don't? I don't get it. You know, if I can make a living at telling someone to go F themselves, I mean, that would be bloody brilliant, wouldn't it? I don't think it would work on here. That's your reading done. Can you imagine? All right, I'm just gonna get on with it now. I'm so sorry. Now that song's in my head. All by myself. Anyway, right, we've got 7 cards, right? They are the old self, the ashes, the phoenix, the inner flames, the external support, the lessons, and the integration. All right? That's what it is. There you cards. We are taken from the top, and they're literally laughing up there saying, "Just because you've waffled on for far too long already, Claire." So you're just going to have to wait for me to be done shuffling, because they've got to get them in order now. It makes it a little bit harder for them. They've got to get them in the order that they want, and we'll do the first pile, and then we'll shuffle a bit more so they can get them in an order again, and then we'll do the second pile. Anyway, Tracy's been working her way through my playlist. She's gone back to a reading 7 months ago. I'm like, wow. And then I watch it and I cringe at what I look like and how nervous I am. And the camera's down here because I had a crappy tripod at the time. Funny, isn't it? But yes, the only video, I deleted so many videos the other day. I've done a post about it. I'm done. Thank you. I deleted so many videos the other day, and they were star signs that were dated, like the weekly ones where I used to put the dates. What's that? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's the weekly ones where I used to put the dates on. And I thought, I don't want them because they're dated. You know, I want timeless ones. Luckily, when I first started the channel, here we go, waffling again. When I'll shuffle and waffle at the same time. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll shuffle and waffle at the same time, so they'll tell me when I'm ready. So all the dated ones I deleted, but I have left like significant dates, so like the summer solstice and all that sort of stuff. I've left them ones in because they're significant. And luckily, when I started the channel, I'd done them as timeless, but they weren't getting any views. And I was like, oh, maybe dated get views. So I put dates on them, and they didn't get many views either. There was a few weeks where I got like thousands of views, but that's after Shelley had just gave me a shout out, which boosted it, and then it went back down again. It's like you can't force how quick YouTube is going to happen for you. You can't force it. You know, Shelley would mention me every day if I wanted her to, But people are still only going to follow me if they want to follow me. It's not because someone has said follow her. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to find me if you find me, and if you like me, you'll like me and you'll stay, and if you don't, you'll bugger off, you know, or you'll just find me when you need to find me. So I can't force when I attract crowds to the channel. I just can't do it. I mean, you can hype me though. Give me a little hype. But I can't force it. And I think that was something that I was stuck on. What was the message here? I don't even know what I'm going on about. This is another moment where I could just wind it back. Balls. What was I saying? It's gone. I think I was talking about TT and how that blew up. No, Tracy, gone 7 months back. Tick, tick, tick. Did you see my brain ticking then? It's gone 7 months back. And I love it because now all of my readings are timeless, apart from significant dates. I don't think there's any ones with dates on. Tell me if there are, because I'll delete them. Because I want everything on my videos on my channel to be timeless, so that your guide. Ooh, we need to see that, so that you're guided to them when you need to be. Like your spirit team, your guides, your angels will take you to that reading when you need to go there. All right. That's where I was getting at that. Let me just shut up and read this one. We're still in the shuffle. And we got it again. We got it again. I said what I said. I said what I said. Right. Should we just... I am so sorry. Do you know what I should have done? A mic check. Because this might have been a whole complete waste. I can't see. Yeah, there's a green light there. Okay, I am ready now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm very drawn. I don't want to look at this bottom card because I'll have to read it and I don't want to. So I'm not looking at it. But I'm very drawn to the moon here. So there's really something in the moon. I've got to look at it now. Something about chakras here, because I'm immediately drawn to these balls, these coloured balls. I'm not necessarily drawn to the card that it is, though. I'm drawn to the coloured balls, and look, you've got that same slither of moon in that bloody card. Can you believe that? Right in the middle, you've got the same slither moon that I was telling you about on the other freaking side. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? There's something about that. Maybe, I don't know when you're listening to this, but maybe there's a significance when the moon is like that. I don't know what it is. A little slither. A little slither. Oh God, we're not even finished dealing yet, are we? Right, I want 1 ancient stones. I missed it. I saw it and I second guessed and then like missed it. Twat. Thank you. They've popped it out this time. Thank you very much. Great, isn't it? 20 minutes. This is not going to be a quick reading either. Well, it might be. But there's a few flipping cards today. I don't have to do it to myself, don't I? Now I'm second guessing whether I change the microphone and put the fully charged one on. Oh, God. I so wish I had... thanks for that. That was quick. Better memory. But then, you know, nobody's an effect, are they? Did you hear that little... Did you hear that? What's going on there? That's poking. Thank you. And thank you. Right, we were quick with them ones, weren't we? Can you believe how long these take me sometimes? Pile number 1. Pile number 2. If you listen to the introduction, put some moons. There's something relevant about the moon, because basically we got it 3-4 times, really. Because we got it on the front of one card, on the back of one card. We've got the moon card come out twice. I've forgotten the other one that we got. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Something in that. There's something in that. And there's something heavy about ancestral lines, and like we're here to make a difference with spiritual warriors in some way. We're remembering. We are remembering. I need a quick drink. Need a quick drink. Must make sure I'm not advertising anything. I don't think I'm advertising lemons and limes. feel like I've been talking forever. Maybe that's the issue with my throat. I don't shut up. Right, 1, 2. Okay? There's a moons in the comments. If you listen to this, I'm so sorry if I forgot any of my regulars. Oh, I have. Oh, it popped in. God. Not physical. Oh, shocking. It popped in. Sue. Hello, Sue. Kavanagh. You're a regular. Oh, God, there's more. I'm so sorry. There's more of you that are really regular. So sorry. I promise you I'm fine. Right, shut my eyes. Ding. 2047. 2047. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Part 1, part 2. Right, we need to get in the zone now, Claire. Come on. Phoenix Rising. Are you ready? Pile number 1, the old self. This card represents aspects of your old self, behaviors or beliefs that you are shedding or moving away from your current transformation. Yeah? From in your current transformation. So basically your old self, what you're shedding. What you're shedding. You got the Ace of Wands. I think you're shedding procrastination. You're shedding waiting. You're shedding holding off. You're shedding being stopped. You won't be stopped anymore. You are a force to be reckoned with. You've also got the reference to the Fool. Now, I like this deck because there's lots of different references on it. You've not only got the Ace of Wands, you've got the influence of the Fool because you've got a corresponding major arcana in the bottom here. And you've also got the influence here of Metatron as well. So Metatron has walked the earth before. This is where I'm feeling very connected to ancestral realms. I think there's some sort of past ancestral, and I'm not thinking like past lives. I'm thinking your ancestral chain going back 2222, as I said that. Like going back, not your grand, well, it could be your grand, your great grand, your great 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 grand, and great 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 great. I'm talking, we're going along the lines here, all the way down the lines. We're going along the lines, and we are drawing on the power of that. Yes. So what we're shedding is that procrastination, that waiting, that being held back. You've got the full force behind you with this Ace of Wands card coming out. That's how I feel with that card. You're shedding limiting beliefs because you are remembering, not what you've just been programmed in this 3D matrix that we're in. You are remembering ancestral stuff. You know, you're remembering. Ooh, nice. Right, the Ashes. Yeah, I'm reading it because I have to print these. I can't remember what the placements are. Interpret this card to gain insights into the challenges or difficulties you have faced or may still face during your transformation. These are the ashes from which your new self will rise. This card to gain insights into the challenges or difficulties you have faced. Oh, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Right, the 9 of Pentacles is a nice, easy, comfortable card, right? But I think I'm seeing like more, it doesn't feel right. You know, when you've got all the creature comforts, you've got a nice job, you've got enough money, you've got, I don't know, people would see it as a good life, an idyllic life, a good, but there's something missing. There's something missing. There's something telling you this is missing. No matter what, all this refinery that I've got, this finery that I've got, there's something missing. And with the 9 of Pentacles is very much my independent energy card. It's like I'm starting to think for myself now. I'm not subscribing to the general consensus. I can't think of the words, right? I'm not subscribing to that anymore. I don't know, I'm just seeing the smoke and mirrors. I'm seeing past, I'm thinking independently. That's how I feel in this position with the Nine of Pentacles right now. What other influences have we got on there? You've got the card. Is that 19? That's the sun. It is. There's illumination. There's illumination, yeah? And I think you've been blindsided or felt, or maybe you're now starting to realize that you've been seeing what people want you to see, but you're looking deeper within now. We're going deeper within. I'm not in it anymore, right? I'm standing out and looking in. You know, when you're in a situation and you can't see exactly what's going on because you're in it, you're in the energy, it sucks you in. When you take a step back from that energy, that's when you start to see the bigger picture. And I feel like you're starting to think independently. It's almost like a disconnection from the hive. That's how I'm seeing that. I kind of saw bees then, like a disconnection from the hive. You're starting to trust your own skills, like what's within you as well, because we've got grapes here. And this is about your own skill set. So I'm starting to trust my own skills here. You've also got the influence of Archangel Uriel, and this is about dissolving fears as well. It's like the illumination, because you've got the sun here as well. It's the illumination of something. And Uriel is God is light, the illuminator. Okay. Oh, your next card is the Phoenix. This card symbolizes the emerging or transformed self, the new you that is rising from the ashes of the old. I'm nervous and excited at the same time. Do you know what? I want to jump up and down, but I feel like I need to just contain it. Well, I want to combust. Because you've got a Queen of Wands. And if you stuck around for the introduction, she appeared in that as well. You got the Queen of Wands in the Phoenix rising from the ashes, like the Queen of fudging Wands. I nearly said Wongs. Wongs. Do you know what? I'm actually gobsmacked, and I'm really peed off with myself. I didn't pick a pile today. I didn't pick a pile. Why the fudge would I not pick a pile? Oh, that's really fudged me off, that. Fudging hell. But you got the Queen of Wands in the Phoenix section. This card symbolizes the emerging or transformed self, the new you that is rising from the ashes of the old. You've got the fudging Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire, the Queen that forges her own path. My solar plexus is hurting the amount that energy that I'm putting out to talk to you about this. This is, honestly, I'm feeling this deep within my soul. Deep within my soul. And if you pick this pile, you are feeling this deep within your soul. Holy fudging moly. The inner flames. This card represents the inner passion, the motivation, or the fire that is driving your transformation. You've got the Five of Cups. That's driving your transformation because you've been there. You have been there. You have been in that place where you have felt alone, felt lost, don't know the next way, the focusing on negative in a way. Not focusing on negative. No, not focusing on negative. Just not knowing how to put your positive into action. because you don't focus on the negative. But it's like, how do I get my positive heard? You know? You got 5 of Cups. Got the 5 of Cups. And this is in the inner flames, that inner flames, that real deep. This card represents the inner passion, motivation, or fire that is driving your transformation. Like, I have been there and I am not going back there. I have been there and I am not going back there. We've got Archangel Chamuel. It's in flipping Roman numerals now. I've got to try and work out what number that is. XV1. That's 16, isn't it? At the Tower. It is. 15's the devil, 16's the Tower. So this is very much, oh my God. This is literally the inner part, that inner part and the inner flames right in the center of it. It's like the lesson is in the foundations, the nitty gritty, right deep down. And I said, this is all about going back, going back, going back. We're remembering our wounds, but they're not consuming us. We're warriors. We're spiritual warriors. We're coming back out. We're remembering how powerful we are. We are remembering how powerful we are. Chamuel is he who seeks God or he who sees God. Very heart chakra connected. Holy moly. Right, your next card is external support. Interpret this card to understand the external factors or sources of support that are assisting you in your transformation. Oh, you've got the King of Cups, the King of Water. Interpret this card to understand the external factors or sources of support that are assisting you in your transformation. This is like the King of Cups is the expert of going deep, deep, deep down. The expert at going deep down. Now, I don't know if that's in your ancestral line, if that's some influential person for you. Or if this is your angels or a past loved one even. Interpret this card to understand the external factors or sources of support that are assisting you in your transformation. I'm very connected to the King of Cups here, being for some or one or I don't know what, who a past loved one energy. And that could have been obviously it would have been a Tower moment of your life, but it's also about there's more remembering going on there as well. That's how I'm kind of feeling with that. That's how I'm feeling with that. But I'm feeling there's influence here of uncovering truths, uncovering things from very, very, very deep, 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 deep down. Because the King of Cups goes down, right down to the bottom of the ocean. The very bottom of the ocean to get to the bottom of something. This is a really trustworthy energy and a very honourable energy. I don't know if you've been connecting to your ancestors or past lives even, it could be, but I'm feeling that information is trustworthy, honourable. Right, that's from your external support, so wherever that's coming from. Lessons. This card reflects the lessons or wisdom you are gaining from your transformation process. What lessons are you learning? The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. You're learning things at a very foundational level, core level. It's almost like the start of time. I'm kind of getting the start of time because four's about grounded. It's also the Four of Pentacles, which is the earth sign. So we're super grounded here. That is the card. XV is 15 in it. I'm sure that's the bloody devil. It is. V is a 5, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's got here, managing your resources. This is the lessons. Okay. So we've got a reference to the devil on this card. Yeah. And the devil for me is that inner critic energy, the negative whisper that can be there. But with 4 being down at the foundations, I do feel like we're remembering old wrongs, old feelings, old wounds, old entrapments. But we've got Michael as the angel. And as we all know, Michael is the one with the sword that cuts those cords, that breaks those chains that could hold back or have held back. So lessons are to, with the devil and Michael, it's to confront your fears. We had that somewhere else about confronting fears. And I can't remember if it was in the introduction or if it was around here, but we definitely had that in somewhere about confronting fears. So the lessons, it's integrating these two energies again, as always. We've got a heavy influence of green on this card, so I would have assumed that Raphael would have been on here, but it's not. But with the heavy influence of green, I do feel like there's a lot of healing old wounds as well. And it's about nurturing the shadow, understanding the shadow. The King of Cups is the creme de la creme of understanding the shadow, because he goes deep down there. You know, where the shadow hides, that's where he goes. There's a lot of lessons. My goodness, you've learned a lot of lessons in this lifetime. For sure. For sure. The integration is the last card of the tarot anyway. The central card represents the integration of the old and new, as well as the overall theme or message of your transformation. You got the Queen of Cups. I'm going to read you what it says on this card, because I think this really fits. 37, as I said that. But I'm actually going to read you. This is the one that I would liken as the most psychic out of the lot. The Queen of Cups is the one that thinks through the heart, that leads from the heart. The Queen of Wands, which you've got, she'll forge her own path. You know, absolutely brilliant mix here. Brilliant mix. But the Queen of Cups says loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights. Caring for others, but not forgetting to take care of yourself. Trusting your intuition. Deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. There's huge emphasis on this being the integration. So how this reading should be set out, I don't know why they do it like that. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That just blows my mind. You know, but then that would be in the center. It's the thing that draws it all together. So in the middle of your reading, say, is Queen of Cups, the most connected, who I liken more to the High Priestess energy. Also, I get Queen of Pentacles really more Empress for me, but definitely High Priestess energy with the Queen of Cups, the psychic. I'm remembering stuff. Yeah, this is stuff that's in your bloodlines, going way back. Somebody said, oh, who was it that said that she saw, like, these are regulars, the regular commenters on this channel, all meeting up at Stonehenge. Can't remember if it was Sarah or Natalie. It was one of you. Again, look, with the gurning. My mum, I used to do this when I was little. My mum used to say, if the wind blows that way, your face will change. Yeah. Oh, I love your reading. I love your reading, pile number 1. I love it. Oh, God, this is getting to be really long. I think I'm only going to do this today and that's it. What are we doing now? Oh, the ancient stones. So these are just added bonuses, really. So let's have a look what you ain't. Oh my God. Oh my God. What have I literally just said just a second ago about us all meeting up at Stonehenge? You've got sight. I can't remember who said it. It was either Sarah or Natalie. I can't remember who. I'm so sorry. But look at the picture. It's freaking Stonehenge. It's Stone freaking Henge. Energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. For me, this is just confirmation of what Sarah or Natalie, I can't remember which one of you said it. I'm so sorry. Has said, and then I've reiterated it, and then straight away, I literally can't even get my words out here. We've got Stonehenge coming up. I swear down, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look at that rainbow as well. Oh, I love a rainbow. Now, a rainbow is connected to a sign that I got in one of the introductions the other day, or the extra reading that came out. I can't remember. There was something about a rainbow in that. Made me cry, I think, or got me emotional. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this. I don't know what the hell is going to be in pile number 2. I really don't. 4114 I just saw then. Shouting out numbers. Welcome to the channel. Oh, like and subscribe. I always forget to say that at the start. Because the people that are listening now already are. Well, actually, you might not be. Do you know? 90% of my views are not subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind, please press subscribe. It really helps me. What's this one? Oh, intuitive whispers. Feel into emotions. Look at this. Look at this. You've got the lion here, which I would call my inner critic, because the lion is on the strength card, and I always liken the lion, the strength card, to the light and dark within us, the good and the bad, the positive, negative, all that rubbish. You know, I don't like to say light and dark because it's like, oh God, just trying to make us scared. And I'm not. But there's two energies within us, right? This is pure integration. This lion here is roaring, but what's coming out of it? You know, there's some good stuff coming out of there as well. But the beast in me sleeps. It's not dead. Yeah, the beast in me is asleep, but it is not dead. It's like I've tamed my beast. I used to be a right nightmare. You know, I don't think you're surprised to hear that. I used to be a right nightmare, but I've learned to control my beast, you know. That sounds dramatic. I don't mean that to sound dramatic. I wasn't that bad, but yeah, I was a nightmare. I was a nightmare. Still can be. The beast in me sleeps, you know. It comes out. If you wake it, it comes out. And that's very much what I feel with this card here. Is about feel into emotions. Like, I know when to bring my lion out. It's very rare that it comes out without me wanting it to, you know, very rare. And if it comes out without me wanting it to, I've lost control then. Don't have control. It doesn't happen. Hasn't happened for a long, long, long time. But there's control there. Feel into emotion. This is managing this. This is managing this control, knowing what power you possess. I remember the power I possess. Yeah. And with this King of Cups, you definitely feel into emotions. With the Queen of Cups, you definitely feel into emotions. Oh, God, you do. You definitely do. Right, your last card is your angels and auras. And then we'll start on the next reading. Oh, my God. See the humour. Maybe that's why we get on, you know, because I am told that I'm quite funny, and I don't mean to be. This is me. This is... We're using his deck. We're using that deck. So with this is Angel and Aura's Radley Valentine deck, yeah? But he's plugging another deck on this card, and he's actually plugging this flipping deck, the one that we're using. It's the same flipping deck. It's the Angel Wisdom. The synchronicities that have been happening to me just lately is I've got no idea, but this see the humour. It's like if you can see the humour in whatever situation you are facing, you are always going to be this phoenix rising. You are always going to be this phoenix rising, because this world is a test. That's what it is. And if you can laugh, you know, when what I'd like is if, you know, if prisoners of war, yeah, I'm sorry if I'm triggering anyone, and I certainly don't mean to be, but again, I'm bringing in the ancestral realm. It's like, I didn't cave in. I didn't cave. You know, you could do whatever it was, and I still didn't give you nothing. In fact, I'd probably be the one that would laugh. Do you know what? I remember my witch wound, and I was burnt. I mean, a lot of witches were, but a lot of them remember other ways that they passed. But I remember my witch wound, and I was burnt, and it was actually a really horrible memory because it was my family that I'm with now. So I know that my family is my family. You know, we've reincarnated in these same roles before. We've also reincarnated in different roles, but in this particular memory, this witch wound memory, my family were my family. My husband was my husband, not my son. My two boys were my sons, not my daughters. You know, the energy just sort of shifts and changes, and we change roles and all of that. That's what I believe anyway. And but they were my family, and I did. They looked pretty much the same, but I didn't. I had dark hair, and I was tied to a bonfire basically, and I refused to make noise, and my family were forced to watch. There's many people there, but my family were forced to watch, and my youngest boy, who is Henry now, turned his head, and his head was turned back to watch me. And I did not scream because I didn't want my children to see me. So I was that person, like, you are not gonna break me. Even at the end, you ain't gonna do it. It's made me go cold. It's made me go cold. You will not break me. And that's how I died. And that was it. But I didn't make a noise. Did not make a noise at all. So I wouldn't say I saw the humour in it though, but I know that I would have pissed them off. Not my family, the people that were burning me. Like, you ain't going to get the satisfaction. Yeah, all right, you might have offed me. You ain't going to get the satisfaction of seeing me cry. No, you're not. Right, that's your reading pile number 1. God. Maybe I should have just done one reading, you know. We're at 47 minutes. I haven't even started the second pile yet. The actual reading was only 27 minutes. The rest of that was just waffle. If you made it to the end of your reading, put some rainbows, Stonehenge, witches, something like that in the comments. Whatever you like, really. Share your experience. Do you remember your witch wound? Do you remember it? I'm very hot. Very, very hot. My God. Read it. Read it. It's a little interlude moment. The sun. There we go. That's why we had to read it. You got the sun, all right? We see the humour, the lights at the end of the tunnel all the time. We have success. That's the end. That's the end game. No matter what lifetime you live in, the end result, we got the sun. We love that. We love that. Read it. I heard. Read it, because I fanned myself with it. Read it. I need a drink now. It's very unusual for me, isn't it? I'm so thirsty. It's all this talking, you know. Right. Pile number 1, you're done. Pile number 2, aren't you glad I've done timestamps? Well, I'll tell you that in a minute because you're not here yet, are you? Are we still on? God, thank God for that. Ding! 48:56. I am so sorry. I'm chatting. Been chatting. But you're glad I put the timestamps in, aren't you? I just heard that twice because I said it before I done the timestamp. We're doing the Phoenix Rising spread. We're going to do the old self, the ashes, the phoenix, the inner flames, the external support, the lessons, and the integration of it all. Then we're going to do an Ancient Stones card, an Intuitive Whispers card, and an Angels and Auras card. And I'm going to try and crack on with it because I ain't half chatted. Right. The old self is your first card. This card represents aspects of your old self, behaviors or beliefs that you are shedding or moving away from in your current transformation. Woo! Oh, the Emperor. Goodness me. Goodness me. We've got an Aries connection here. Because I know that obviously the Emperor is the Aries connection, but I'm very drawn to that star sign, and that is actually one I remember. There was one the other day, I couldn't remember it for love nor money. It was Virgo, by the way. Somebody put a very good explanation of that. I think it was Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. Or was it Tracy? Oh, I don't know. Right. What was the question again? This card represents aspects of your old self, behaviors, or beliefs that you are shedding or moving away from in your current transformation. Now, the Emperor here, I like the Emperor. The Emperor is a real strong energy. Why would you be moving away from that? Or are you moving away from the leadership role? Are you moving away from structure? Are you moving away from discipline? Are you moving away from organization? Did you just hear that? I've got no idea what that was. Yeah, you got Archangel Michael here as well. It's like breaking chains. And I think that's from God, I honestly feel like this is breaking away from an organization. So I don't know if you're part of an organization or breaking away from. I mean, gives very similar vibes to pile one. I'm going to get a bit more on the next card to see what's happening. Because why would you want to break away from the Emperor unless you're breaking away from dominance, conformity, structure, leadership? With that Emperor card, because that's what the Emperor is. Like, the Emperor is his way. It's his way. It's the Emperor's way. This is the way we do it because he knows the best way. It's quite stubborn, quite forceful is the Emperor. I mean, he's not going to take no for an answer. And maybe you're the outspoken one, like I'm not digging that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the boss. That's not right. That's not right. Yeah? Somebody's saying to me that's not right. Maybe you're going to break away from that. Right. Maybe you have been that person in your old self. We've all been various versions of ourselves. We've all been the bad person in some life or another. We've all been we've all been that person. Yeah, we've all been that person. Or maybe the next life will be that person. We've all been there. It's why some things resonate so deeply sometimes as well. Because there's remembrance. And I said that in the introduction. It's like there's remembrance happening here. We're remembering things. I'm not saying switching on or waking up, but we're remembering things. We're remembering. Right. The next card, the Ashes. Interpret this card to gain insights into the challenges or difficulties you have faced or may still face during your transformation. These are the ashes from which your new self will rise. And here we have the Six of Wands. Wow. Wow. The Emperor wins. Yeah. The Emperor is a force to be reckoned with. And you're breaking away from that. The Ashes. Interpret this card to gain insights into the challenges or difficulties. How do you beat someone that wins all the time? That's your difficulties. And you've got the victory card here. How do you beat such a huge organization when they win all the time? It's difficult. There's this really hard battle. These are the ashes from which your new self will rise. So rising from the ashes of a card that's already victorious, Has to be really good, doesn't it? But if you're shedding the old do it my way, the organization way, the way that we're told to do it, if you're shedding that, it's like I'm coming up with new ways because I remember. I remember. X1X. I'm getting my cards in a mucking fuddle here. I'm sure we had that X1X in pile 1. Hang on, I've got to have a look at this because that's going to do my nutting. I'm not great with Roman numerals. We did. That's linked to the sun as well. Okay. We did. These might be linked, you know, because you got 2 linking cards again. What angel did you have on that one? Uriel again. But that's a fire element. This is an earth element. Oh God, this is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. Right, got the 6 of Wands here. This is the Ashes. Interpret this card to gain insights into the challenges or difficulties you have faced or may still face during your transformation. These are the ashes from which your new self will rise. It's hard to break a pattern, right? It's hard to break a pattern when the old pattern worked. When you were so successful in the old pattern. Yeah? It's hard to break that pattern. But there's a pattern that needs to be broken. Now, the new self is going to rise from the ashes of the old self's victory. That's the way I'm reading that. The new self rises from the ashes of the old self's victory. So this is going to be like super strong. But what can be more stronger than the freaking Emperor? I don't know. All right, the Phoenix. Shall we see the Phoenix? This card symbolizes the emerging or transformed self, the new you that is rising from the ashes of the old, right? And the old ashes is victory from the old self, illuminated with Uriel, who's bringing light into it, yeah, the light of God dissolving any fear. I don't know what fear you would have had from winning all the bloody time. I really don't. But also amplified by the sun as well. Goodness me. So this card symbolizes the emerging or transformed self, the new you that is rising from the ashes of the old. Oh my God. You only went and got the Magician. You only went and got the Magician. You are uncovering secrets. So you've got Raziel on the bottom here, and Raziel is the angel of secrets. The angel of secrets, known as the secrets of God or secret of God, the keeper of mysteries, truths, the magician. I mean, I didn't think anything was more powerful than the emperor, but the magician is, because the magician is going to ramp you up. Yeah, the magician is just going to, I don't know what that was. Integrate. I want to say integrate, yeah, because we haven't lost the energy of the emperor. It's there in the ancestral line. We haven't lost the energy of it. And the new self is rising from the ashes of the victory of the old self. And then you come out with a blooming alchemist here, the magician, the magic person that knows what to do. It's got all the tools, all the freaking tools. With Raziel, the keeper of secrets, mysteries, truths. Magic is alive in your life. You remember. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. And again, right, I've done it with part 1. I'm saying this with such force, it's hurting my solar plexus. I think my muscles here, I don't know what these are called, intercostal? Are they intercostal muscles? They're actually tensed up right now, where I'm like getting this information out, and the muscles in my back. This is how this is coming like from the soul. I'm actually pulling this up from my soul. It's what it feels like. It's crazy. Oh, I love your reading. And I've said to pile 1, I didn't pick a reading today. I didn't pick a pile. What a twat. Might have to do this reading for myself because there's something majestic about the Phoenix, isn't there? Oh, Your Phoenix card is the Magician. What rises out of the ashes from this victorious emperor here, from the victory of those ashes, your Magician is rising, leveling up. 10001. That's a. I mean, we're going over a freaking hour. The messages that are coming out just lately. I don't know if there's something around up there, aligning stars or something that's bringing out this verbal dumping that I'm doing, because that's all I'm doing lately is just. It's all coming out, and they're all linked in some way as well. And I'm trying to make the connections myself. It's so bloody hard. I need your help to make the connections. I literally have bits of paper everywhere where I write stuff down. You know, maybe that, I said it at the beginning, you know, maybe medication for ADHD helps order the mind, but I'm worried I'll lose a connection if I do that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. This is me, 144. As I said, I'm worried I'll lose a connection if I take that. See, that's why I'm not going to do it. I'll continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you very much. That works. Ish. Maybe I need to up that. I like this though. The Magician as your Phoenix rising from the ashes. Oh, one, as I said that. Oh, holy moly. I love that. The Inner Flames. This card represents the inner passion, motivation, or fire that is driving your transformation. I don't think I can handle anymore, you know. Oh, you've got the Seven of Swords. You have been there, right? You have been there. The inner flames, that this represents the inner passion, the motivation, or the fire that is driving your transformation. Because you've been and done all the bad stuff already. You've been there, you've done that. And what's driving your passion is like, I've got the worst thing over. The worst thing that my soul needs to learn, I've done it. I've done it already. I think you've done all of it. All the worst things that your soul needs to learn, you've done. You've got the Seven of Swords here. You've got the Seven of Swords. So you know that anything further forward is going to be victorious. It's a nice succession. I would hate to be the lifetime that goes through them bits last. And I'm hoping that there aren't any soul's lifetime that does go through them bits last, those lessons last, because I wouldn't want to leave that sour taste in my memory for my final destination. You know, I don't know how it all works. It's just kind of how I'm thinking. But the fact that this comes from your inner flames, you've got a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Yeah, you know what that feels like because you've been in that situation, but I feel like you've also been the perpetrator of that situation as well. Like I've experienced all of that. You got the card number 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 in this deck is justice. 8 is usually the strength card, but Radley Valentine flips them back to the original ways. So 8 in this deck is justice. And I feel like you've been on both ends of the scale. I do. I feel like not only do you remember your wounds, I think you remember the wounds, or there's a vibration of memory of the wounds that you have inflicted on others. But I don't feel like they affect you in a way that you couldn't cope with them, because your very first card here is the Emperor with Archangel Michael, and Michael will just cut through them. So I just feel like you've got the hardest lives over and done with, and it's kind of turning into a little bit past life, and that's not what I wanted it to do. But it's the inner flames. This is where your motivation comes from, because you know that the only way is up for you, because you've done all the rest. You've been there and done it. There might be a subtle vibration of things murmuring still. There might be, but I'm not really feeling that. Not really feeling that. I don't feel like that's holding you back in any sort of way. You also got Archangel Raguel here. And Raguel is otherwise known as Friend of God, and is about justice, and keeps in check the fallen angels, the fallen demon, or not the fallen demons, they've already fell, but the fallen angels, yeah, and the demons. So anyone that doesn't believe in the two different energies, you know, think on, because why is Raguel here otherwise, you know, dishing out some justice. But I do feel like you're remembering both sides of your wounds and your inflictions on others as well. I do. And I'm not calling you out because we've all been it. We've all been it, in my opinion. That's what I think. We've all been these different versions. Our soul has lived through many lifetimes. I'm now very airheaded now. Very, very airheaded is how I'm feeling. Goodness me, I really am. I'm very drawn to magpies as well. Like, I've always been drawn to magpies, and I do feel like this is probably the pile that's resonating with me, although I loved pile number one. But I'm very much aware of the two energies within me, and I'm very much aware that I've probably been on both sides of them. I bet I was a really good bad person. I do. I bet I was a really good one. You know, good at being bad. If you're going to be bad, you might as well be good at it. Do you know what I mean? I don't advise it. Inner flames. Oh, we've done that. What's the next one? External support. Interpret this card to understand the external factors or sources of support that are assisting you in your transformation. So external support, basically. Oh, you've got the wheel. You've got the wheel. Oh, wow. It's actually the front cover, or it's actually the back cover. You've got the picture of the back cover on here. Very drawn to the face in the middle. Ooh, I wonder if that's source. I don't know. Anyway, I'm drawn actually between. I'm thinking of like Mother Earth as well, because there's a face coming out of the earth. Let's have a little look. Can you see the face? So I'm not thinking source. I'm thinking Mother Earth. What's this one about? External support. Yeah, this is like this is like the universe helping you, isn't it? The earth, the elements, Gabriel. You've got Gabriel here, and it's on the Wheel of Fortune. So it's very much written in the stars in some sort of way. It's like spinning the wheel, isn't it? It's just it's just a different journey down here. Many of you know, if you follow my channel, I look at this as like a checkpoint. Like we've spin the wheel, like here we go, what life we're going to have next. But it's also the lessons that we've already learned. That they're checkpoints. When we tick a box, yeah, they're checkpoints. I ain't got to learn that again. So when you come down as another energy, or your soul is coming down as a new energy, it's like I've learned this lesson, I've learned this lesson, I've learned this. Like, you're coming back with an inner knowing, yeah, an inner knowing. Like, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this. So it kind of takes some of these options out of the wheel, and that's, I feel like, coming from your external support, because we're like, I'm not repeating lessons, not on a karmic loop. Some people can be on a karmic loop when they haven't learned the lesson. You come back and you're just going to go back into that same freaking loop. I'm not seeing that with you. I'm like, we're ticking them off. So there's less options for you. In fact, there's there's 3 cards that are lighting up for me. So maybe there's only 3 spins left. I don't know. But there's 3 cards that are lighting up for me. Oh my God. So she's got one hand on this card here, which is the Moon card. You can just about make out that that's the Moon card. Now, that came out in the shuffle twice. Now, what's the other card? I think it's the Hierophant. I think that's the Hierophant. This one here that she's got a hand on, where my fingernail is. I think that's the Hierophant. I don't want to look through the deck yet because it might be in here. I don't know. What's this card again? External support. Understand the external factors of or sources of support that are assisting you in your transformation. It's the universe. It's the universe. It's like when we come down, it's like you're coming through like a filter. You're coming on a different vibration. Every time you're coming on a different vibration, because each vibration is learning a different lesson. That's the way that I'm seeing it. So not all the doors are open for you. Not every vibration is open for you. I don't know if you've ever watched Soul. I know I liken a lot of things to bloody children's films, but it's because I watch a lot of them. I've got kids. But Soul is really good. And for me, 11001, there's a reason for that. In Soul, there's a lot of truth in it. That's 11010. I mean, these are confirmations for me. There's a lot of truth in that children's film, Soul. All right, go and watch it. God, that's such a big thing to say, isn't it? But there's a lot of truth in that. Gabriel is also about giving you strength, just like Michael, really, but also about I don't know, I feel like you're receiving advice, you're receiving downloads, because it's about expressing as well, talking. The end of delays, new progress. I don't know, I feel like external support is from your angels, from the earth, from all of that. Oh, this I think I'm going really, really, really deep here. Right, lessons. This card reflects the lessons or wisdom you are gaining from your transformation process. Oh my word. Oh, sorry, I just lost you. I'm very sorry. And you got Ragriel again. You've got a remembrance here. You know what way you have to tip the scale. You know what way you have to tip it. It's all a balance. I liken a lot of things to yin yang. Oh God, I hope you're still on. Here you are. To the yin yang and this balance of energies. It's not about ridding the denser energies, the negative energies. It's about transmuting them to light. Yes, because that energy breeds like wildfire. The more negative, denser energy breeds like wildfire. And if you have conquered yours, which it looks like you have, because you remember them, right? You've been there, you've done it, you remember it. If you've conquered yours, which I think you have, you understand this energy and you understand this tip of the scale, yeah? You understand it. Read this book. I bring it out a lot. The Book of Sarah. It will explain. There's a very well-known story, history. I don't know if it's true or not. Who knows? Bible. Very well-known story, obviously, the story of Jesus. But it's about the many lives of Jesus and a couple of his disciples and Sarah. Yeah. And the actual role of Sarah, really, and who Sarah was. Yes. Very interesting. Read it. There's another one out, Book of Sarah the Storm, and then the third one is being written right now. Go and read it. It's in the description below. But you understand this. This is the lessons. The lessons is justice. The lessons is about the balance. The balance. You understand about the balance in life. You do. You do. I honestly feel like you are almost at the end of your soul's journey. I don't want to freak you out, and I think, but you've learnt lessons. Like I've almost ticked it all off. I'm seeing a lot of ticks. A lot of ticks. I'm seeing a lot of ticks. I need another drink. I don't know if it's the lemon or the lime that I really want. This has got to be the longest reading I've done. Well, and actually, no, it's not. I've done a personal one once. It was 2.5 hours. So many bloody messages came out. And I only ever charge an hour. So much came out, I couldn't stop. It was in 2 halves as well, because the school rang halfway through and I had to go and pick my son up. Very bizarre. I love that. Right. The last tarot card is the integration. So now this is the card that's going to bring it all together. This card represents the integration of the old and new, as well as the overall theme or message of your transformation. What have you got? Oh my God! Gee whiz, you've got 5 major arcana. You've got strength. You've got fudging strength. I swear down, both of these readings have blown my mind again. Absolutely. I am literally talking to a group, a community of spiritual fudging warriors. Like, you remember, you are here to make a change. Pole 1, pole 2, in different ways though. Divine bumps all over. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Personal power, assertiveness, portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realization that you're stronger than you knew. You got the strength card. I mean, flipping hell. Honestly, I can't get over that. And now I've just seen a magpie. I've literally just seen a magpie at the end of my garden. Thank you very much. I do salute the magpies. You got, God, you've got Archangel Ariel on there as well, the Lioness of God. And again, this is that there's something about this earthly connection here. I don't know. I just feel like I'm right in rhythm. I'm right in tune. Not with what we're steered to be in tune with, but what we are in tune with. Yeah, what we're in tune with. That's what I'm connected to. What we are in tune with. I'm not what everyone else is in tune with. What we are in tune with, and there's something to do with this female face in this center of this world, because it's not on the back of any of these cards. Look, not on the back of any of them. That's the sun, by the way. That came out in the interlude. Oh, exciting. Which is for us and the 2 and 1. Yeah, both piles. But this is like Mother Gaia. This is like, I'm very connected. There's this vibration that I'm connected to, this personal power that has just been ramped up by this magician being born out of the ashes. The ashes of victory from a freaking emperor. I mean, Jesus Christ almighty. Flipping amazing. Right, we're on to the Oracle cards now. So the next card is the Ancient Stones Oracle. And this is something about, I don't know, ancestral stuff. We'll kind of say, yeah. We'll put this as ancestral, so I can't get it out. The road is clear. You know what to do. Walk your way. Don't need to say any more than that. Road is clear. Like, the road is clear. The road is clear. It's like, I've got all these hard lifetimes over and done with. Yeah. Plain sailing now. So however many lives we've got left. 1818 I saw then. Nana. 1818. I know that's at the end of your name. Yeah, the road is clear. I don't know how many lifetimes you got left, but it's plain sailing. Yeah. Maybe this lifetime's not quite plain sailing, but the next, the remainder is. Don't go getting there too quickly though. All right, because that'll hold you up. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the road is clear. We've got plain sailing here. You're ticking off a lot of boxes here. Ticking off a lot of boxes. Pile number 2. Your next card is from the Intuitive Whispers pile. We enough waffled on for you. Dear me. I think this is a message for me, actually. Slow down. No, it's not. It's like, it's not a race. Yeah? Not a race. It's not a race. And it is almost like, I am racing. I am racing. Don't race it. Don't race it. What comes after the soul's journey? I don't know. Is there another soul journey? I don't know. I don't know. So don't race to the end yet. It might not have been written. I don't know. But yeah, slow down. Slow down is your message. Yes, slow down. Not a race. And again, I'm going to say that thing I always say, what is meant for you will not pass you by, but I don't think that's a concern of yours. Not a race. Oh, it's also reminded me of the Seven of Wands, this card. I think it's from the Lightseers Tarot. I almost used that today, and then I thought, no, I want this Radley Valentine one. But the Lightseers Tarot, on the Seven of Wands, someone is sitting in a bubble, not a timer, but they're sitting in a bubble, and it's very much a spiritual warrior card for me, which I think you are. I think part one is as well, though. I think that's what I said in the introduction. Anyway, right. Your last card. Thank God for that. Yours has been really long. Half an hour. I can't see it. What you got? Oh my God. You got time to go. Oh my God. Transformation, completion, confirmation, exit. I said you ain't got many lifetimes left. I'm not trying to freak you out here, but your soul's journey ain't got many lives left. You've completed so much and I think you're very insightful, pile number 2. There's a lot of remembering. If you remember all your lifetimes and you ain't got many lifetimes left, you are super, super connected. I'd like to know who picked this pile. I would. Fudging hell. Holy fudging all of that. These readings were really interesting. I will bring back the Phoenix Rising spread because I have thoroughly enjoyed it, but I think it will just be one at a time. Because my God, that was an hour and 20 odd minutes for one freaking reading. Well, 2 really, but I know there was a lot of waffling at the start. But gee whiz, these 2 piles of cards, again, have blown my mind. I don't know what's going on up there or what these messages are coming through to me. I don't know. But I sincerely hope they reach who they're supposed to. Please please subscribe if you haven't already. If you made it to the end of your reading, put some lions in the comments. Put some lions in the comments, pile number 2. I'm just so, I don't know. I'm a little bit blown away by what's coming through at the minute. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit blown away by what's coming through. Thank you so much for watching. Press the hype. I think it does something good if you hype me up. And if you don't know how to get back onto the comments, you just got to swipe that way or that way. Swipe, 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 swipe. Yeah, do that. Thanks. I'm knackered now. It was a long reading. Right, I'm gone. Are we on? Did we stay on for the whole reading? Oh, I thought that had gone out then. Thank God for that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not doing any more today. I'm knackered. Bye-bye.